All right. So, namaste, my witchlings, and welcome back to Die the Yoga Witch podcast. I am your host, Die, your favorite yoga witch, and I am so glad that you are... I am so glad that you are all joining me for another magical exploration. We are deep into our May theme of connection and community, which, if you know me at all, is just a topic so close to my heart. A big shout out and thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys make this podcast possible. If you want to join the coven, hippity hop on over to patreon.com/yogawithdylin. And I also want to give a quick shout out to my mods and my tech crew. You guys are amazing. Thank you. All right. I'm going to attempt to take a sip of coffee, and we'll get started. And all right. This week, as we move through the 4th week of May, something like that. Yep. Final week of May, our focus expands beyond human connection to encompass all living things. We'll be celebrating the web of life, exploring our interconnectedness with nature and the spirit world. Ooh, we're gonna get woo-woo fancy today. All right, heads up. We are going to be doing a guided meditation while we are doing in the middle of this podcast. So if you are driving or other such occupied and listening to me, when I say to close your eyes, please use your common sense and keep your eyes open so you don't, cause major damage. We are all connected, woven into the We are all connected, woven into the intricate tapestry of life. From the smallest microbe to the largest whale, every being plays a vital role in the ecosystem. We are going to discuss the concept of interconnectedness and its profound implications for our relationship with the natural world. To start with, we will delve into the concept of animism, the belief that all things have a spirit. We'll explore how this perspective can deepen our connection to nature and open us up to the wisdom of the spirit world. Okay, you know that meditation I mentioned? Now we will do that. I will guide you through a meditation to connect with the energy of the earth. Now, find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and bring your attention to your breath. Welcome, my friends. Find yourself a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, gently closing your eyes, or if that feels uncomfortable, simply soften your gaze and look downwards. Let's begin by bringing our attention to our breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhale and exhale. Don't try to change it, simply observe it. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest or belly. With each inhale, draw in calmness and peace. With each exhale, release any tension or stress you may be holding on to. Now, bring your awareness to your body. Notice any sensations you may be experiencing. Feel the weight of your body supported by the surface beneath you. Release any tension you might be holding in your shoulders, your jaw, your hands. allow your body to relax and soften. Let's begin to connect with the Earth's energy. Imagine roots growing down from your feet, extending deep into the earth. These roots are strong and grounding, connecting you to the core of the planet. Feel the stability and support that the earth provides. Visualize the earth beneath you, rich, fertile, and vibrant. Feel its energy flowing up through your roots, nourishing your body, your mind, and your spirit. Imagine this energy as a warm, golden light, filling you with strength, stability, and a sense of belonging. Feel the connection between your body and the earth. You are a part of this earth, just as the trees, the mountains, and the oceans are. You are connected to all of life. Now, expand your awareness beyond your physical body and connect with the energy of the earth surrounding you. Feel the gentle hum of life, the quiet power of nature. The earth is breathing just as you are breathing. You are sharing this breath, this life force with all living things. Imagine the energy of the earth flowing through you, connecting you to all that is. Visualize this energy as a network of light, connecting all living things, plants, animals, humans, all interconnected, all part of the same web of life. Feel the interconnectedness of all beings. We are all part of something larger than ourselves, connected by the thread of life that flows through us all. We are not separate, but united in this shared experience. Visualize yourself surrounded by this network of light, feeling the love and connection that binds us all together. Know that you are never truly alone, that you are part of this beautiful, intricate tapestry of life. Now, bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice the gentle rhythm of your inhale and exhale. Feel the connection between your breath and the breath of the earth, the breath of all living things. Begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Notice the sensations you are experiencing. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently move your head from side to side. Whenever you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Carry this sense of grounding, connection and interconnectedness with you throughout your day. Remember that you are a part of something larger than yourself, connected to all of life. All right. What do y'all think of that? If you like that meditation, why don't you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when we go live with Friday night meditations. In our magical practice, honoring the earth and its cycles is paramount. We'll discuss how to incorporate nature-based rituals and ceremonies into your practice and how to connect with the spirits of plants, animals, and the land. So let's see. Let's talk about some ideas for creating a nature altar. Creating a nature altar is a beautiful way to connect with the natural world and bring its energy into your home. Here are some rather practical tips to help you build one. First, choosing your space. Consider the location. Select a spot that feels right to you. It could be a windowsill, a corner of a room, a shelf, or even a dedicated table. Think about where you spend time and where you'd like to invite more natural energy. Consider the direction. An eastern-facing altar can symbolize new beginnings, whilst a western-facing altar might represent reflection and endings. Mine faces eastern. Southeast. Gathering some natural elements for it. Start with the basics. Include items that represent the elements, which we'll discuss further in a moment, and the seasons. Personalize it. Add items that are meaningful to you. This is your altar, so let your intuition guide you. Some ideas. Stones and crystals. Each stone has its own unique energy. Choose ones that resonate with you or what you need in your life. I have a ton of rose quartz on mine. Shells. Shells represent the ocean and water element. Feathers. Feathers symbolize air and spirit. Leaves, twigs, flowers, and seeds represent the earth and growth. Pine cones and acorns represent the forest and abundance. Sand or soil connects you directly to the earth, and water, a small bowl of water, can represent the water element, much like shells. Candles. Candles are important. They represent fire and light. Choose colors that correspond with your intentions or the seasons. Essential oils, using scents that connect you to nature or that align with your intentions. Images and artwork. You want pictures of nature scenes, animals, or deities that resonate with you. And then offerings, small gifts for nature, such as a bit of fruit, grain, or even a flower. Representing the elements. This is not necessarily necessary, you don't have to, but many people like to incorporate representations of the elements on their altar. Earth. To represent earth, you can use stones, crystals, soil, plants, seeds, or even salt. For air, try feathers, incense, wind chimes, and essential oils. Fire is going to be candles, the sun, or even lava rocks. Water, you want to use shells, water in a bowl or a cup, images of water, even sea glass. and to honor the seasons. Reflect the current season. Change up your altar and the stuff on your altar to reflect the current season. For example, in autumn, you might include colorful leaves, some pumpkins, and gourds. In spring, you might have fresh flowers, seeds, and sprouting plants. Use seasonal colors. Decorate your altar with colors that are associated with the current season. Excuse me. Celebrate seasonal festivals. If you observe any of the seasonal festivals or holidays, you can incorporate items related to those celebrations on your altar. The first one that comes to mind for me is my Ostara altar. I use plastic Easter eggs and I sprinkle those on my altar. It's great. It works. Now, you want to set intentions. What do you want to manifest? Your altar can be a focal point for your intentions. When you add an item, consider what it symbolizes and what you hope to achieve. Are they in union with each other? Use your altar for rituals and meditations. Light candles, meditate, or journal at your altar to connect with your intentions and the energy of nature. Maintaining your altar is a necessity. Keep it clean and tidy. Regularly dust and clean your altar to keep the energy flowing. Don't let it get stagnant. Replace the perishable items. Remove the wilted flowers or decaying fruit. Refresh your water. If you have a bowl of water, change it out regularly. I suggest trying moon water once in a while. Interact with your altar. Spend some time at your altar every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Light a candle, reflect on your intentions, or simply enjoy the peaceful atmosphere around it. Most importantly, trust your intuition. There is no right or wrong way to create a nature altar. The most important thing is that it feels meaningful and personal to you. Let your creativity flow and enjoy the process of creating a sacred space that connects you to the natural world. Working with the elements in your magic can deepen your connection to the natural world and amplify your spell work. Now, how about some tips to help you effectively incorporate them? First, we need to understand the elements. Study their correspondences. Each element, earth, air, fire, water, and sometimes spirit or ether, is associated with specific qualities, directions, seasons, colors, tools, and deities. Research these correspondences to understand the unique energy of each element. There are many books, websites, and traditions offering different perspectives, so find what resonates with you. Feel their energy. Don't just learn about the elements intellectually, experience them. Spend time in nature observing and interacting with them. Feel the solidity of the earth beneath your feet, the breeze on your skin, the warmth of the sun, and the flow of water. This direct experience will help you connect with their energies on a deeper level. Logic tracks, right? The more you interact with something, the more you get to know it. Meditate on the elements. Visualize each element in its purest form. Apparently someone has an opinion to state. Imagine the vastness of the ocean, water, the power of a raging forest fire, the steadiness of a mountain for earth, and the freedom of the wind for air. These meditations can help you attune to their vibrations. How do you choose the right element? Match the element to your intention. The key is to select the element that best aligns with the purpose of your magic. For example, with earth, you're thinking grounding, stability, prosperity, manifestation, protection, home, plants, and animals. For air, you're looking at communication, intellect, travel, new beginnings, inspiration, knowledge, and divination. Fire, you're looking at transformation, passion, energy, purification, courage, strength, and creativity. With water, you have emotions, intuition, healing, love, relationships, psychic abilities, and cleansing. Logic. As far as spirit and ether, connecting to the divine, universal energy, balance, harmony, and higher consciousness. Now, next, you want to consider the season. The energy of the elements is often stronger during certain seasons. For example, fire energy is often associated with summer, while water energy is associated with autumn and winter. Trust your intuition again. Sometimes you may feel drawn to a particular element, even if it does not seem like the most obvious choice. Trust your intuition and follow your inner guidance. There are no hard and fast walls and rules when it comes to magic. When it comes to incorporating the elements into your rituals and spells, represent the elements on your altar. Again, we're going back to this. Use objects that symbolize each element, such as stones for earth, feathers for air, candles for fire, and a bowl of water for water? Invoke the elements. Call upon the elements during your spells and rituals. Ask for their assistance and guidance. You can do this verbally or simply by visualizing their presence. Work with elemental tools. Certain tools are associated with the elements, such as the wand with fire, the chalice with water, the pentacle with earth, and the athame with air. Using these tools can enhance your connection to their elements. Working with elemental beings. Some traditions believe in elemental beings, such as gnomes for earth, sylphs for air, salamanders are notorious fire elements, and undines are water. You can invoke these beings for their assistance in your magic. We want to visualize the elements. During your spells and rits, visualize the energy of the element you are working with. See it, feel it, and allow it to infuse your magic. Offerings. Let's see. Offerings can be left for the elements such as water, milk, honey, incense, or crystals. Leaving offerings shows respect and gratitude. Always, always, always show your gratitude when you are working with anything. I don't care if it's another person, an element, a deity. Show your gratitude. What are correspondences here? When crafting spells, consider the elemental correspondences of the herbs, crystals, colors, and other ingredients. This can add an extra layer of power to your workings. And finally, we have some ethical considerations. Oh, not finally. But we have some ethical considerations. Respect, respect, respect nature. When working with the elements, it is essential to do so with respect and reverence for the natural world. Avoid taking more from nature than you need, and always, again, always leave an offering as a sign of what? Gratitude. Make sure you extend your gratitude. This is going to be harped on. Balance. Strive to maintain balance in your work with the elements. Don't overuse any one element, and be very mindful of the impact your actions may have on the environment. Responsibility is key. Remember that magic is a powerful tool, and you are responsible for how you use it. Use the elements wisely and ethically. always with the highest good in mind. Now, practice and experimentation. How to do this. Keep a journal. Record your experiences working with the elements. Note which techniques work best for you and how the elements manifest in your magic. Also, record and note which techniques fail spectacularly for you. We learn from our failures. Be patient. Developing a strong connection with the elements takes time and practice. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. We are in an instant gratification culture here, and that is not how nature and the elements play. They force you to be patient. Trust your intuition. Ultimately, the most important thing is to trust your intuition and follow your own inner guidance. There is no one right way to work with the elements. Find what resonates with you and develop your own personal practice. By following these tips, you can cultivate a deeper connection with the elements and harness their power to enhance your magical practice. Remember to always approach this work with respect, responsibility, and a genuine love for the natural world. Oh, and I need to take a sip of coffee. All this talking is giving me cotton mouth. All right. Let's see. So, honoring the changing seasons is a magically beautiful way to connect with the rhythms of nature and celebrate the cyclical flow of life. Now let's talk some tips to help you embrace each season. General tips for all seasons. Observe and appreciate. Take time to notice the subtle changes in nature. Pay attention to the weather, the plants, the animals, and the length of the days. Simply observing and appreciating the beauty of each season can be a powerful way to honor it. Spend some time outdoors. Get outside and immerse yourself in the current season. Go for walks in the woods, hike in the mountains, or just simply sit in your backyard and enjoy the fresh air. Sit on your front porch and enjoy the fresh air. Decorate your home. Bring the essence of each season into your home with decorations that reflect the natural world. Use seasonal colors, textures, and natural elements. Eat seasonally. Enjoy the fruits and vegetables that are in season. Visit your local farmers market and support local agriculture. Farmers markets are awesome places. Celebrate seasonal... Oh my gosh. My mouth is running faster than my brain at the second. I apologize. Let's try this again. Celebrate seasonal festivals. Many cultures have traditions and festivals associated with the changing seasons. Research these celebrations and find ways to incorporate them into your own life. Now, we could reflect and journal. See, journaling is coming up again. Use the changing seasons as a time for reflection and introspection. Journal about your experiences, your feelings, and your intentions for the coming season. This is not something you just do at New Year's. Do this at the change of each season. And it helps you discover the cyclical patterns of your own psyche at times. What are some specific tips for each season? Start with spring. Embrace new beginnings. Spring is a time of renewal and rebirth. So plant seeds, start new projects, and set intentions for growth. Clean and declutter. Spring cleaning is a great... My mouth. But I can't talk. Clean and declutter. Spring cleaning is a great way to refresh your home and your mind. Celebrate the return of light. Spring equinox marks the balance between light and darkness. Celebrate this balance and the return of longer days. Connect with the element of air. Spring is often associated with the element of air, representing new ideas, communication, and inspiration. Summer. We are coming into summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. Enjoy the abundance of nature. Summer is a time of growth and abundance. Enjoy the warm weather, the long days, and the bounty of fruits and vegetables. Great time to go to the farmer's market. Celebrate the sun. Summer solstice marks the longest day of the year. Celebrate the power of the sun and the fullness of life. Connect with the element of fire. Summer is often associated with the element of fire, representing energy, passion, and creativity. Moving into autumn. Embrace change and letting go. Autumn is a time of transition and letting go. Reflect on what you need to release in your life and prepare for the coming winter. Harvest and preserve. Autumn is the harvest season. Preserve the bounty of the season by canning, freezing, or drying fruits and vegetables. And then celebrate the harvest. Autumn equinox marks the balance between light and dark. Celebrate the abundance of the harvest and give thanks for the gifts of the earth. Connect with this element of water. Connect with the element of water. Autumn is often associated with the element of water, representing emotions, intuition, and introspection. And then we have winter. Rest and reflect. Winter is a time for rest, reflection, and introspection. Spend time indoors, cozy up by the fire, and nourish your soul. Embrace the darkness. Winter solstice marks the longest night of the year. Embrace the darkness as a time for stillness and contemplation. Connect with the element of earth. Winter is often associated with the element of earth, representing grounding, stability, and the connection to the physical world. And plan for the future. While winter is a time of rest, it's also a time to plan for the future. Dream and envision what you want to create in the coming year. Making it personal, the most important thing is to find ways to honor the changing seasons that are meaningful to you. There is no right or wrong way to do it. Let your intuition guide you and create your own personal rituals and traditions. By connecting with the rhythms of nature, you can deepen your connection to yourself, to the earth, and to the flow of life. So, let's hear from you guys now. What are your experiences connecting with nature and the spirit world? We didn't talk much about the spirit world, and I apologize for that. What practices have you found helpful? I don't see many people hanging out or asking questions. Connecting with nature. I have spirit connections. I have the spirit connections. I have this knack for hearing people who are not here anymore. But I don't talk about that much because, well, I have absolutely zero confidence that it's ever accurate. That's me. And I see my darling ex. Yes. Oh, yeah. Forrest is saying, I'm giggling at the fact that I used his given name. Forrest is saying, walking through the woods. I know Forrest well, and the woods he walks through are interesting. There are some non-human, non-animal things in that woods. All right. Oh, yes, the man behind the curtain is reminding me of a similar glen that he used to haunt. That was not a good choice of words. Or else it was a really good choice of words. Either way. Alright, my witchlings. Thank you guys for joining me today and celebrating this glorious web of life. Remember, we are all connected, and our actions have ripple effects throughout the ecosystem. Can we please honor and protect the earth and all its creatures? Don't forget, connect with me on social. My reaction is to Forrest saying he found a forgotten grave. That could be very interesting. All right, my friends, my witchlings, don't forget to connect with me on social media. You can find me just about everywhere as Di the Yoga Witch and Yoga with Di Lynn. And if you feel the call to support the podcast and join the coven at Patreon, hop on over to patreon.com/yogawithdilyn. And this, my darling witchlings, has been the Di the Yoga Witch podcast. Now, let's get out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already so much hate, discontent, and darkness in this world. Can we please be beacons of light and hope for those who have lost theirs? And please tell your loved ones, human, scaly, feathered, or furry, that you love them beyond words, because we do not know how long we will have them. And I can tell you that phone call sucks. Get out of the house and have a wonderfully magical day filled with love and joy and cheer. Always remember, though, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you do have a purpose here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Have a good one. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdilyn.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Die the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.